Hello everyone, Etterman John here, and John, what have we got going on in this pack here?
We got Spiritmonger, he's pretty sweet.
Yeah, he is pretty sweet. What are we passing though if we take the Spiritmonger? We're
Sponge,
passing Expunge, Aberration, Roar, Mercenary.
Next guy will probably take Ifrit, maybe Bodyguard if he's suicidal.
Okay, so the next guy's either going to take I'm gonna just highlight that for
one
now.
of these things.
Okay, so the next person will either take this. We'll probably take something in this square.
Yeah, this cube here.
This little square cube, whatever. He might add into there, and which would be a little awkward, but
Spiritmonger you can splash on either black or green if you have to.
Right.
You don't have to play.
Spiritmonger is just such a big, powerful creature. I think take it.
Yeah. Like we don't have to be black green. We could be three. We could be two color splashing either black or green.
We could be like Bug with Deep Analysis.
Yeah, I like Deep Analysis.
I'm a huge fan of Deep Analysis in this format. Also,
other card it would be like this or
Dreampod Druid, Kezardrix, Flowstone Sculpture's even fine.
It's pretty weak. I hate this card.
Really?
Yeah. Like it's fine.
I said it's fine. I didn't say it's awesome, but I said it's fine. Now this is interesting. This is our second Goblin General that we're passing in a row. So maybe the guy, one of them is going to just be like, "Ooh, Goblin General! Ooh, Goblin General! Ooh, Goblin General!" But I think Deep Analysis is the pick here.
I think so too.
Because our thoughts are these three. This guy's better if you want to do Boggles, but I hate playing Boggles.
Well, yeah, let's just take it and be happy.
Let's take Deep Analysis and get a Sylvan Library.
Oh yeah,
that seems perfectly legit, right?
Yeah, that's great.
What are we passing that's worth note? We're passing Rites of Initiation to the Goblins player.
Not much. Just the Rites, that's about it.
The Rites, the Fiend.
We have a lot of playables, but nothing insane except for Rites, which is, of course, nuts.
Right. Alright. I think we take the Sylvan Library on that one.
Okay.
Trenches. Or we could, take Root Wall Deep.
So we have Trenches or another Deep Analysis or a Mana War, basically.
Yeah.
We all know how good this card is.
Right. Trenches is ridiculous.
But these are all...
But these are kind of, in what we want to focus on. Unfortunately, Trenches is opposite from Spiritmonger. So, I think I want another Deep Analysis or the Mana War. Which do you like better?
It's tough.
Yeah, I know. It's
I like Deep Analysis.
I think the Deep Analysis is fine. That's why I'd already highlighted, but was wondering between those two. It's definitely tough. I'd like to see one of these two come back, but I won't.
The card draw is just so good.
Right. Having card draw is very important in this format. We could grab Tusker. Cycles to get our black.
That's good.
Other options here would be...
Nothing.
Siddhartha Bobby? No.
He's always an option.
He's always an option just because of his name. Croson Tusker. Expunge. Also worth note, maybe like a Turnabout, a Counterspell. I could even see splashing this because this card is very, very powerful.
I could see it too. I also would love a Counterspell at some point.
But I feel like I want a kill spell. So I'd want either Expunge or Prophetic Bolt.
I'm pretty sure it should be Expunge here.
Yeah, I'm pretty certain too. It helps with the earlier game.
Plus, at the very worst, it cycles if you're mana screwed. Or land screwed, or whatever. Color screwed. That's what I'm looking for.
Ooh.
That's a card.
Savala is a card. Black, white, blue, green.
Seems kind of silly. Otherwise, we have Mantis or Scrivener. They're both good.
Scrivener is very solid. Mantis is also very solid.
I think this is too cute.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Unfortunately.
If we had taken, like, the Trenches, that might have been something to go for. I don't know.
If we had taken Trenches, we might have got rid of...
Like, Expunge would have been...
Spiritmonger, maybe?
Yeah, it would have been much different. I think, though, it's either Mantis or Scrivener,
Mantis.
I think Mantis is pretty legit.
So
I don't necessarily know if I want double black in here.
Yeah, I agree. We could take claws or choking tether.
I think it's claws.
Yeah.
Claws just blows so many decks out in this format. Anything with white claws just goes, hi.
Okay, interesting though.
This is from our original pack.
Yeah,
so
someone took a foil circular logic.
Was
and this guy's still here, by the way.
Yeah, which is very interesting. I think we take the circular logic.
I agree.
It's very interesting, but that both the goblins are still here.
I'll probably see the other one here.
No.
The second one is gone, though.
Weird. What do you pick over?
I have no idea.
Alright, Scrivener? Yeah? Maybe? Or
I think so.
Or it's...
Or this.
Or Khazardrix? Then it comes to the question of how deep do you want to go in your colors?
I don't really want double black. Let's take Scrivener.
Yeah.
Doesn't really get much right now, but it's fine. Okay, Killer Whale's great.
Yeah, Killer Whale's a nice card to pick up there. Perfectly fine picking up a Killer Whale.
Yeah, not sure what's going on with the goblins stuff.
They're kind of like half here, half not here. I'm going to throw this in our sideboard.
Sure. Just in case we get paired against Library of Alexandria.
Yep. That's pretty much exactly what this is for. Library of Alexandria or someone pulling off some sort of strange shit with some land.
Yep.
Barrymore seems fine.
Sure. Probably won't play it.
Probably won't play it.
Mana Prism we might play.
Mana Prism is potentially playable. Ivory Tower's not.
So this looks pretty sweet so far.
Yeah, so far so good. Again, I'm not certain on the Mana Prism. That's going to be a hit or miss. Deranged Comet. That seems pretty good.
That's a card. What's this one on the bottom here? I can't see.
Tribute to the Wild.
Oh, Tribute to the Wild.
So, if we take Deranged Hermit, which is probably the best card in here for us, we're passing up on, I guess, like High Tide, Brainstorm, Croson, Vorine. Yeah. The real thing we're passing up on is Astral Slide, but we're not in an Astral Slide deck yet, and we probably won't be.
Oh, you mean for us, what we're passing on?
Yeah, what we're passing.
Not too much.
So, yeah. Okay, so now, things that we are notably passing, though.
Yeah.
Astral Slide, High Tide for the combo deck, Mystic Zealot for the beatdown deck, and like Mesmeric Fiend for the black, and this for the aggro deck.
I hate Troopers so much.
Yeah, unblockable bears are a pain in the butt. But
Green Sherman's a great card to pick up, though. Perfect card deck.
I agree. Calling Ming.
Calling Ming is, and Battle Screech.
We're passing. Ugh.
We can take a Freet here, though.
Yeah, Sender Befreet? Yeah, I'm fine with taking that. The other option would be like Urnham Djinn. But
Freet is better.
I think a Freet is better than the Djinn. We'd be looking for Bad River on the wheel.
The good thing about this is at least the white deck doesn't get both of these.
Right. They didn't come in like pack after pack, so that's going to be a good thing for us. On the wheel, we're going to be looking for this Bad River to come back.
Yep.
But beyond that...
Probably won't happen. We'll probably get something like Kenai Even or Owl Familiar.
Which are still both fine.
I think we play both of those.
Yeah, I'm going to take this Sender Befreet. Psychotog?
Oh, yeah. Did it.
Snap pick Psychotog?
Did it.
Win target draft? You play Psychotog, your opponent scoops. You play Psychotog, your opponent scoops.
Psychotog is so good in this format.
Okay, so Counterspell?
Counterspell, Pine Barrens, that's about it.
I see Counterspell, Pine Barrens, Owl Familiar, or Sorcerer are fine. Death Reap Ritual's awkward, but it can be playable. But
honestly, now that we have Psychotog, I almost want this.
You almost want that. Okay, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Psychotog plus Library is going to be funny. Draw 3, draw 3, draw 3.
I think Logic is going to be better for us anyways.
Yeah.
And
right, we'll grab a Pine Barren.
I just want the fixing now.
Well, we can pick up a Counterspell.
Yeah, the white deck gets this, which is gross.
Yeah, that is going to be really gross.
Okay, we'll take Counterspell.
I've grown to dislike Simian Grunts, unfortunately. Yeah. It just gets bounced so much in this format.
Yeah, You tend to get blown out a lot when playing grunts. It's worse than it seems.
Mana Vault?
Bad River or Mana Vault. Wow.
Mana Vault seems pretty good when we're wanting to play 5-drops.
Mana Vault is almost strictly better than Mana Crypt.
Right.
It goes well with Deep Analysis. I think we take it.
Yeah, the other option was Bad River, or maybe Choking Tethers, but Bad River would be better than Choking Tethers for us. So, but Mana Vault just wins. Which, by the way, that thing went. This is pick 21 I just made. So, 2019, 18, 17, 16. It started with this guy up here, the other ninja in the group.
Right.
Brainstorm?
I think we like Brainstorm, yeah.
Other option would be like Nature's Lore for ramping, or
Aberration for stupidity.
Right. I think it's just Brainstorm though.
Yeah. People don't give Brainstorm enough credit. It's still good.
Even
if you don't really have shuffle effects, it's still really good.
Yeah, it's still pretty dang good. I think we pick up another Circular Logic from this pack.
Gets a pick. Now we're looking for like Aquamoebas and Mongrels from pack 3.
Yeah, that'd be really nice to pick up in pack 3. Maybe like a Reanimate, so we can go like turn 1 or turn 2 discard, turn 3 Reanimate Spiritmonger.
Yep.
That'd be great. I think I'm fine with a Vorine over a second Brainstorm here.
Take Vorine here.
Other option would have been to maybe grab like a Tribute to the Wild for a sideboard.
Sure. We'll see one of those eventually.
Okay, so this was the pack where we could have seen the Bad River come back. It didn't. Frantic Search or Owl Familiar. Frantic Search might actually work.
Let's try it.
Because you can like discard Deep Analysis and then redraw off the Deep Analysis.
Yeah, if we get any Arrogant Worms in the next couple packs here, or the next pack 3, I mean.
Yeah.
It'll also go well with that.
So red's still pretty open, which is interesting. Early on, that's pretty interesting. Alright, I'll grab an Owl Familiar here.
No, that's fine.
And
another Claws is sweet.
Yes. Second to the sideboard. Triangle, like something, and a Provoke is nothing. There's a difference between something and nothing. This is barely something. This is definitely nothing.
We've played Provoke before.
No, we haven't.
In the board.
We have not played Provoke. I refuse.
Sure, we've brought it in a couple times.
Animate Dead.
What's down here?
Tranquil Thicket.
Oh, Tranquil Thicket.
Animate Dead, Gaia's Embrace, Nightscape Familiar could be very interesting for us because of all the blue in our deck.
I really like this card.
I think the Animate Dead takes the cake though with Deranged Torment and Spiritmonger.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's any graveyard. It's almost strictly better than Reanimate, I think.
Yeah, it is any graveyard, isn't it? Enchant graveyard. Yeah. Okay.
You don't lose life, etc.
Grab an Animate Dead.
Aether Mutation.
Aether Mutation is very powerful. Other option is a third Deep Analysis. Don't care about tendrils, so it's one of these two. Maybe even over to here, but I don't really necessarily care for that. So, which of these?
One.
You want an Aether Mutation?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm fine.
In the set.
It is very powerful. Fact or fiction? Snap pick. Oh shoot!
Unfortunately, you have to pass this up.
Can we?
I really think Mongrel is pretty good.
Mongrel's really good for us, but Fact or Fiction's just so powerful. You basically win for casting it.
Plus, we have Animate Dead to go with Fact or Fiction.
Right.
I don't know.
Both of these serve the same purpose in the end. This just draws us more cards. This gives us another win con. Ugh.
Mongrel works with our Circular Logics.
I think it's the Mongrel.
Oh, this feels so dirty though.
Yeah. Ugh. I
think it is Mongrel, to be honest.
I don't want to, John. I don't wanna. I'd rather take the Fact or Fiction. I know it's a good card. No, Fact or Fiction, don't me.
Maybe it'll wheel.
That won't happen, John.
That was a joke. So a bunch of unplayable stuff.
Yeah. I think we just cut that because I hate that card.
Let's get rid of that card.
That card should kill everything. Ancient Tomb?
Does it do much?
It allows us to play like Deranged Tournament on turn 4. And if you have if you go like land, Mana Vault, next turn Ancient Tomb, you could be playing Deranged Tournament like turn 3 or turn 2.
Ancient Tomb in our 3-color deck.
It's very awkward, I know. The other option is probably just taking Obsessive Search.
It's Obsessive Search, yeah. Or like a Thicket.
I'd rather take the Obsessive Search over the Thicket because it goes with like Familiar, Mongrel, Frantic Search.
Yeah, I think this is kind of too cute. It is worth some tickets though, by the way.
Is it?
It's like 4 tickets or something. Or 3.
Then I'm going to take it. Okay. I'm hurting for tickets right now, unfortunately.
Tickets might be fine in this.
You want another reanimate spell?
I think so, yeah.
We'll just reanimate all the dead.
Now that we have reanimate, though, I don't really want to play Ancient Tomb.
Right.
Killing ourselves with this.
Yeah, so we'll just have the Ancient Tomb for ticket value. And I'm taking it. Oh, you want a second Mana Vault?
I think I do.
That's silly. Why do we get 2 Mana Vaults?
Now that we have 2 Mana Vaults, I almost want that Symbiotic Worm that we saw come around.
Maybe. Sky Shroud Forest? Or Skywing Haven?
Just do the fix.
Yeah, I think the fixing's better for us. Wow, double Mana Vault? Do people just not know how this card works? It says, win game quicker.
Well, okay, but then eventually it does nothing.
Sure, but for the beginning, it says win game quicker. I think I'm taking Obsessive Search here. It's either that or Nightscape Familiar. I think it's either this or this, because this actually gives us a huge discount on like our entire deck. And it regenerates. I like the Fiend, but I just don't like it as good as this, maybe.
I like the Familiar.
Okay, let's go. I like the Fiend, but I just don't like it as good as the other thing. Oh no, that's cute. We could have that for life gain or something.
This works well with Mana Vault.
Yeah, we can play turn 2 Jungle Worms.
We don't really want to play Jungle Worm.
I never ever want to play Jungle Worm, John. Ever. You know this, right?
Yeah, I know.
I'd rather play Tendrils over Jungle Worm in this deck, which can't support Tendrils.
Let's put this in the sideboard.
Against what?
The anti-Jungle Worm? Bad. I don't know. It is huge.
It is huge. Don't care. Still care.
Okay, we could play this card. Or this card.
This card might actually work for us.
Yeah, let's probably
I think it's a sideboard card. In the grindy matches, I could see it coming in, though. And Obsessive Search is perfectly fine.
Sure. Gotta cut some stuff here.
Yeah, we'll have to cut a billion things.
Play that against the stupid flying deck.
And that against the... Never play that.
Right.
Okay, so we're going to have to cut 6 cards from this. When all's said and done.
Probably start with Mana Prism.
Yeah, Mana Prism will be the first cut. Once it gives me a chance here.
Keenan's not great.
Yeah, okay, fine. So let's see. Cut Mana Prism. We cut Keen Eye Haven. I think we cut Rage Counterspell because we have double Circular Logic.
Yeah. Double blue, double anything is kind of hard for us.
Yeah, except for these, which are top end enough that I'm not too worried about it.
Yeah.
I think we can cut the Frantic Search. Maybe.
Yeah, we didn't really get anything sweet like Root Wallows or Dragon Worms or anything.
The only thing I'd do is use the Obsessive Search, which I don't know if we want or not. Do we want Obsessive Search?
We have these guys, and that's about it.
This, and... Yeah.
And the Owl.
And the Owl. I think we're still playing the Owl. We only have 12 creatures, and we don't have a whole lot of removal. We just have effects.
Yeah. I'm really glad that we took this over Fact or Fiction.
Yeah, now that I look at our deck really needed something like that.
Yeah.
Alright. I think we could have...
Okay.
I don't necessarily want to, but I think we do. I think we also cut Scrivener. Because let's look at what Scrivener works with. Circular Logic, Expunge. Brainstorm. I think Scrivener cut.
Alright.
And that puts us exactly at where we need, right?
Yep.
Because you just move these around and it says 23, and you're like, oh, you're 23. That's exactly where. And then you go to add basic land, because we're walking through all the simple parts here.
I'm not listening anymore.
Okay. Well, anyways, chime in. 645 or
645. Let's see.
I like having the most in blue. I like having the second most in green, and black's the 4. That's fine.
We have 2 green, Pine Barrens and Forest.
Yeah, I think this is probably right. Because we have double green and we have double blue. So.
Yeah, and the double green comes with this. Yeah. So this is fine.
Let's just do a brief analysis of the deck here. Creatures versus non-creatures, all that good stuff. Since we got some time,
Sure.
Time to kill. I'll submit it while we're waiting. So our non-creature spells are Mana Vault, which is just having 2 of those. One of those is powerful enough. Reanimate, Brainstorm, Library.
Animate's just going to work really well with deep analysis.
Yeah, Animate Dead, Expunge. So we can kill something and then bring it back most of the time. That's pretty solid. Circular Logic.
Reanimate spells I come to like a lot in this format.
Yeah, there's just so much you can do with them. Okay, so this should be creatures versus non-creatures here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 versus non-creatures. I think this is pretty dang powerful.
This is pretty good.
We'll have to see, obviously, how it actually turns out when we play it, but...
Yeah, I could see us losing to the white deck, but other than that, I think it's going to have a really good shot against the field here.
Yep. Alright, we'll see you all come round 1.
I remember this card back in Standard. It was so impressive.